What's going on? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to nail your headlines for every piece of marketing that you're creating. That way you get more clicks, you get more leads, and you make more sales. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you stay tuned because I'm going to give you the 5 headlines that you can use every day inside of your marketing to get more clicks, get more leads, get more attention, and make more sales. Let's go. So what is a headline? It's the thing that sells the thing that's going to be selling the thing. Anytime you read a blog post or a Facebook ad, Instagram ad, social media post, a billboard, any type of advertising has that first line on there, and all its job is to get your attention and get you to read the rest of the stuff or possibly watch the video. Now, even though the headline is the first thing that you're going to see in any type of advertising or any type of marketing, it's actually the last thing that you want to write. So once you've actually written the sales page or you've written the landing page or you've written the copy, then you want to go back and reread it. That's where you can create your headline. Now, it's sad, but I have to say this, all right? When we're creating headlines, we're not out here trying to create spammy clickbait headlines, all right? I'm going to show you how to create value-based headlines that actually build rapport and build trust and build love with your readers and your customers. Now, when I break down these 5 headlines that you need to be using and you need to have in your arsenal, I'm going to be walking you through this template that we have for you, and you can download that in the description box and use that as a follow-along guide, as well as it is a complete bundle guide for you, absolutely free, to help you launch your online business the right way. Now, before we dive into those 5 headlines that we're going to be talking about, your headline needs to do 3 things, all right? And to do these 3 things, we're going to use an acronym called SET, S-E-T. Now, the first letter in that acronym, S, that stands for stop. Your headline has to stop people. Just like a newspaper or just like a billboard, a headline's job is to stop you and get your attention first. Sometimes we even call that a hook. So how do you stop people's attention? How do you stop their scroll? You can use alert words, adjectives to get their attention so it breaks the monotony of everything they've seen. Here's a quick example of a headline that we wrote for one of our fitness coaches. 9 exercises that could be destroying your weight loss goals. Another tactic that we use when it comes to stopping and getting people's attention is using numbers and using certain emotions. That way we can play into what the people actually want. We can give them value. We can actually promise them something or help them avoid some type of pain in the headline. The E in this acronym stands for expose. And basically what we want to do is we want to expose something that they may not have known about. So using data points, using more numbers, using specific things in our headline helps us expose something that our reader probably didn't know about. Another example could sound something like this. Which one of these 6 nutrition mistakes is keeping you from losing unwanted belly fat? So what we did there is we opened a loop. Which one of these things is keeping you from losing that belly fat that you want to use? You have to click or you have to read in order to find out which one of these mistakes you could possibly be making. The last letter in this acronym is T, and that stands for target audience. Every headline you create needs to call out who you are speaking to. Just like this headline we wrote for one of our relationship coaches, married entrepreneurs have a 40% more chance of divorce. Here's how you can save your marriage and still grow your business to 7 figures. So now that we know that every headline we write needs to set, it needs to stop people, it needs to expose, and it needs to call out a target audience, you can dive into the laptop and I can show you the 5 headlines that you need to have in your arsenal in order to get more clicks, get more attention, get more leads, and get more sales. Let's dive in. The first type of headline that you want to have is called the how-to headline. These are simple headlines that you can easily write out on how to do something, how to lose weight, how to fix a car, how to fix your relationship. And all we want to do when it comes to using how-to headline is take how to do something with a promise, okay? So what do they actually want? How to grow your relationship without sacrificing your business. So an example might be how to write a blog post every day without overwhelm of content creation, or how to land more clients as a freelancer. So ask yourself, what how-to things is your ideal client asking themselves every day? And you can write your how-to headlines. The next headline that you want to have in your arsenal is the transactional headline. So basically it's, if I give you this, Can you give me this? All right. If you give me 5 days, then I'll show you how to launch a group coaching business that eventually runs itself. Give me 30 minutes and I'll show you how to use one video to plan all of your social media content for the month. Those are transactional headlines. Give me 30 minutes and I'll give you more blog traffic. Try these 5 tactics for a week and be twice as productive. This is how you easily use a transaction and cause a trading scenario in your prospect's mind. The third type of headline is called a reason why headline. Why girls keep ignoring you that's keeping you from landing that dream date. Or why your Facebook live videos never get any views. If you're doing live video, one of the things that you must do is always put a headline on your live video. So many people, we see this mistake and they do a live video on Facebook or they do something on Instagram or YouTube and they just don't put a title on it. Number 4 is called a probing question headline. Now, this is just asking a question that is going to get your audience's attention. It's going to call them out and it's going to expose something that they possibly didn't know. An example of that may be, why don't doctors get sick? The one secret doctors are keeping from you on why they never get sick. Or do you wish more people bought your book? A lot of times a probing question, it just gets somebody to answer yes in their head. And if they answer yes in their head, then they're likely going to either watch the video or read the rest of the thing that you want or click it. And the last headline is called a if-then headline. And what you want to do is you want to take something super simple that you know your prospect can do and then contrast that with a benefit. Something like that may sound like, if you can follow a simple recipe, you can write better headlines in as little as 5 minutes per day. Or if you can send and receive email, you can build an online business with 3 simple steps. So what's that super simple thing that your audience, you know they can do? If you can click a mouse, then you can do this. If you can get out of bed, then you can do this. If you can fry an egg, then you can do this. So those are your top 5 headlines that you need to have in your arsenal today. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to comment below a headline so we can review it for you and let you know whether it's good or not. Also, let us know who you serve in the comments section and if you got value from this video. Now, once you have your headline written, what you want to do is you want to actually go to a tool that we use. Is called the Share Through Headline Analyzer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to one of our clients' headlines that we are running a challenge for him. His headline says, the 5-day crash course to get your toughest financial questions answered and help you reach your next financial goal faster without worry, frustration, or doubt. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this headline and I'm going to take it over to this website. We're going to post this headline here. We're going to paste it and it gives us an 85 quality score, which is above average. This is actually really good for this website. Okay. And so it's going to give you the strengths of the headline. It says optimal headline length, good use of negative sentiment. It's going to give you all these things here. And it's also going to give you some suggestions that can help you out. So use this as a guide to kind of give you some suggestions and help you when it comes to creating your headline. Now, the biggest tip that I can give you inside of this video is to create some type of headline bank, okay? Take these 5 headlines, all right, that we give you inside of the guide that you can download, and create 5 headlines per 5 types of headline. So if you're doing a PDF, then create 25 different headlines for a PDF or a masterclass or a course or a sales page or a landing page or whatever you have to do. Create some headline bank. And then no matter what you're creating the next time, you're never having to start from scratch. Another thing you can do is on Facebook or Instagram or literally anywhere, you can save headlines. You can save them in your notes. You can save them on the app in Instagram or Facebook. And then you can use those as ideas and as a launch pad when you're putting together your marketing. So remember, always save headlines and use them later. The last thing I can tell you is you got to test your headlines. I can't tell you how many times we thought we were going to have a winning headline and then we start the ad or we do the blog post or we do the social media thing and the headline flops. But luckily we have our headline bank. That way you can just go back, switch out one of the headlines easily without having to think about it. And boom, you've got something that can convert a lot better. All right, hopefully you got a lot of value out of this video and you start to go out there and create some better headlines. We can't wait to see them. Feel free to join our Facebook group. That way, if you have headlines that you want us to review, we can review them in our Facebook group, okay? The link is below. We go live every single Monday to answer your questions to help make your marketing easier for you, all right? Make sure you watch this next video. It's gonna be a copywriting exercise that you should be doing every single day to make copywriting easier for you and to build your business faster, all right? Till next time, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.